Hello students, welcome to today's class. Hope all are good. We continue with subsidiary books. We take the problem on page 175, problem number 7. Enter the following transactions in the books of Vijay in purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, sales return book, and journal proper for the month of August 2018. So they have asked us to draw the 4 books as well as the journal proper. So first you will draw the books one below the other for about 6 lines each. The format, fill in all the details which are required, and then these transactions are given for the month of August 2018. So in all date columns, 2018, below that August. Okay, the first transaction, purchased goods from Vikas stores rupees 18,000 at 5% trade discount. So this is purchased. So it will come in the purchase book. So write their date first. Write Vikas stores, name of the supplier, Vikas stores. There is trade discount. So find out 5% of 18,000. Deduct and then you will write the amount. So 5% is 900. Once you subtract, you will get 17,100. So always deduct trade discount and then write. Second, sold goods of rupees 9,000 to Prabhakar traders. Sold, so take the sales book, write in the date column second, name of the customer Prabhakar traders. Now here there is no trade discount, so straight away in the amount column 9,000. Fifth, Veena sold goods of rupees 16,000 to us at 5% trade discount as per our order dated 28 July 2018. So last month the order was placed. Now see the sentence, Veena sold goods to us. That means we are purchasing. So it will come in the purchase book. Date is 5th. Name of the supplier, Veena. It is 16,000 at 5% trade discount. So 5% of 16,800. Deduct and you get the amount 15,200. 8. Send a debit note to Vikas stores rupees 1,600 gross for goods returned. So now goods are being returned. We had purchased from Vikas. So when you return, it will come in the purchase return book. So write the date 8th. Now write the name of the supplier, Vikas stores. Now when it is said gross, you have to see at what you had purchased, that trade discount you will deduct and then write the amount. So if you see the first transaction, we had purchased goods from Vikas at 5% trade discount. So for this 1,600 also, you will deduct 5%. So once you deduct 5%, it is 80 rupees. So balance 1,520. So just remember gross means go back to the transaction, find out the trade discounts at what it was, deducted, and then write in the books. 10. Sold goods of rupees 12,000 on credit to Shamal and Sons at 6% trade discount. It is sold, so come to your sales book, write the date 10, write name of the customer, Shamal and Sons. So it is 12,000 at 6%. So deduct 6% trade discount. Balance remaining 11,280. So write that in the amount column. 18. Received credit note from Veena, rupees 900 gross for goods returned. Now we had purchased from Veena. So again, now when you are returning, it will come in purchase return book. So write the date 18, write name of the supplier Veena. Now they said again gross. So you have to see, if you see the fifth transaction, we had purchased goods from Veena at 5% rate discount. So this 900, find out 5%. So 5% is 45, balance remaining 855. So always deduct when it is gross, deduct the trade discount and then write. 22nd, send credit note to Prabhakar Traders for rupees 1,500 for goods returned. Now Prabhakar, we had sold goods to Prabhakar. So now when you are returning, it will come in sales return. So write date 22nd. Write name of the customer, Prabhakar Traders. Amount 1,500. They have not written anything. Gross, they have not written. So straight away 1,500. Second part of the transaction. Received credit note from Shamal and Sons for rupees 1,200 for goods returned. Now they have said net. That means they have already deducted and given us the figure. Now Shamal and Sons also we had sold goods. So when you return, you will write in sales return. Same date, 22nd. Name of the customer, Shamal and Sons. Amount 1,200. You don't need to deduct. Only when they say gross, you will deduct the trade discount. 23rd, purchased goods of rupees 16,600 from Priya stores and paid for carriage rupees 150. Now you are purchasing, so it will come in the purchase books. Date is 23rd. Name of the supplier, Priya Stores. Now you will write here only 16,600. Carriage paid, it is paid in cash. So it will come in the cash book where we had studied cash book. So you don't have to make the entry in any of these books. 25th, purchased goods from Sadhana Stores rupees 12,000 and sold the same to Aradhana Stores at a profit of 20% on cost. So there are two entries here. So take the first one, purchased goods from Sadhana Stores. So you will enter in the purchase book, 25th, write the name of the supplier, Sadhana Stores. We have purchased for 12,000. So write 12,000. Now, second part, sold the same to Aradhana store at a profit of 20% on cost. So you're selling. So come to the sales book. Write the same date, 25th. Write the name of the customer, Aradhana stores. So now see, you have to find out 20% of that 12,000. So 12,000, 20% is 2,400. So add it, so it becomes 14,400. So you are selling at a profit. So now it will be 14,400. Find out 20% of 12,000, which is 2,400. Add it to it and then write the figure. Now 28. Aradhana stores return goods of 2,400 as they were defective, and the same were returned to Sadhana stores. So now first Aradhana, we had sold to Aradhana, so we will take the sales return book. In the sales return book, we will write 28 Aradhana stores 2,400. Because she is returning goods worth 2,400. Now this same were returned to Sadhana, but when Sadhana had sold, it was at a profit. So this 2,400 in the purchase return book on 28, write Sadhana stores. Now 2,400 were sold at a profit. So that profit has to be deducted. So it means 120 you had sold for, and we have to find out 100%. So 100, so you will cross multiply and divide. So here when you cross multiply, divide 2000 into 100. Sorry, it's 2,400 into 100 divided by 120. So you will get 2,000. So then you will write 2,000. 31st. Purchased furniture for office use rupees 30,000 from Art Furniture Works on credit. Now you're purchasing furniture which is an asset purchased on credit. So we have a separate book for it called the journal proper. So you will take the journal proper and write the entry, write 2018 August 31st. So purchasing furniture, furniture account debit what comes in real account, furniture account debit 30,000 to Art Furniture Works account. To Art Furniture Works account 30,000. Narration. Being furniture purchased on credit. So we now have finished entering all the transactions in the proper subsidiary books. Next step, we will start totaling up the books. So take first your purchase book. We begin with the purchase book. So there are 4 figures. Take the total. It is 60,900. Next is sales book. In the sales book, you have 3 figures there. So total up the 3 figures, it is 34,680. Next, purchase return book. So there, 3 figures, 4,375. Next is sales return. So in your sales return, total of the 3 transactions, 5,100. And you will also total up the journal proper. In the journal proper, the debit and credit columns, write 30,000 each. That's all that you have to do. Only remember, whenever there is trade discount, deduct and write. And when goods are returned, gross is returned, find out what trade discount you had purchased or sold, deduct that much amount, and then write in the amount column. We will do one more problem, which is on page 176. Problem number 10. Page 176, problem number 10. Problem 10. Enter the following transactions in the subsidiary books of Navyuk Traders for March 2018. They have only said enter in proper subsidiary books. So we need to read the problem, find out which books you have to draw. So here you have to draw purchase book, sales book, purchase return, sales return, and journal proper. Okay. So once you draw those, we start with The transactions, they are for March 2018. So first one, sold to Bharat Patil goods rupees 10,000 at 10% trade discount. Sold, so take sales book, write first, write name of the customer, Bharat Patil. Now it is sold at trade discount, so it is 10,000 at 10%. So 10% is 1,000, deduct 9,000. Write in the amount column. Fourth, purchased from Naresh, goods of rupees 11,000 less 10% trade discount. Purchased, so you will write in the purchase book, write the date 4th, name of the supplier Naresh, 11,000 at 10%. So 10% of 11,000, 1,100, deduct 9,900. Write in the amount column. Next is on the 6th. Purchased furniture from Messrs. Sham Furniture Works of rupees 15,000 for office use. So furniture asset, so you will write in the journal proper. So in the journal proper, see there 2018 March 6th. Entry, furniture account debit 15,000 to Messrs. Sham Furniture Works account, Sham Furniture Works account 15,000. Narration, being furniture purchased on credit. Seventh, Bharat Patil returned 20% of the goods bought by him on 1st March above, and we gave him fresh goods in exchange. So see there, you had sold goods, the first transaction to Bharat Patil. Now he is returning 20% of them. So you will write in the sales return book, date is 7. So goods returned were 20%. So we had sold goods for 9,000 after deducting. So now find out 20% of 9,000. So that is 1,800. So he has returned goods of 1,800 and of the same value we are giving. So when you give, that means you are selling. So again, entry for sale in the sales book. Write the date as 7. Write Bharat Patil and write 1,800. 8. Sold to Sundar goods of rupees 13,000 less 15% trade discount. So again in the sales book on the 8th, 13,000 is, name is Sundar. It's 13,000. 15% of that, which is 1,950. Deduct, it comes 11,050. Deduct and write the amount. 10. Sold to Sumit computer for rupees 23,800 with a book value of rupees 24,000. Now computer is an asset, you are selling it, so it will come in the journal proper. Any asset purchase sale on credit will come in journal proper. Date is 10. Now if you see, there are two values here. The value of the computer was 24,000, but you are selling it for 23,800. So write the entry. Sumit's account debit 23,800. Loss on sale of computer account 200. To computer account 24,000. Narration. Being computer sold on credit. Next transaction. Placed an order with Sargent for goods of rupees 12,000. So placing an order, there is no goods coming in or going out, so you will not write it in the books. Next one, 17. Purchased from Naresh goods of rupees 14,000 and sold them to Kamesh for rupees 16,000. So there are two entries here. First is purchase. So write in the purchase book 17. Name is Naresh. And you had purchased for 14,000. Okay. And the same was sold to Kamesh for 16,000. Sold, so sales book, date is 17. Write Kamesh, write 16,000. 19. Kamesh returned us goods of rupees 1,600 and immediately returned the same to Naresh. Now when Kamesh returned, it will come in the sales return book. So take your sales return book, write 19, write Kamesh. Now here it is 1,600. And the same were returned to Naresh. We had purchased from Naresh, so they are being returned to Naresh. So it will come, the entry will come in the purchase return book. Date is 19. Write the name Naresh. Now here if you see, we had sold to Kamesh 16,000 and when he returned it was 1,600. That means it is 10% of 16,000. So 10 less. So now when you had purchased, it was 14,000. So when we return, 10% less will be 1,400. So 10 less. So in the amount column, you will write 1,400. 23rd. Sold to Rakesh for rupees 4,500 old furniture with a book value of rupees 4,800. Again, furniture asset sold on credit. So journal proper. Write the date 23rd. Now you're selling to Rakesh, he is the receiver. So write Rakesh's account debit. So you're selling it to him for 4,500. But the book value of the furniture was 4,800. Okay, so value furniture 4,800. You have sold it to him for 4,500. So the difference that is there, 300, is a loss on sale. So this loss has to be debited. So you will write loss on sale of furniture account, debit 300, to furniture account 4,800. Being furniture sold on credit is the same entry which is on the 10th. That time computer was sold. Now it is the furniture that is sold. 26th. Returned to Messrs. Sham Furniture Works office furniture of 4,500. So now again furniture which was purchased is being returned. So it will come again in journal proper. Date is 26th. Entry will be Messrs. Sham Furniture Works account. So returning, so he's the receiver, debit the receiver. Messrs. Shyam Furniture Works account, debit 4,500 to furniture account 4,500. Narration being furniture returned. The last transaction on the 28th, Sargent executed our order dated 12th March 2018. Okay, so see there, 12th transaction, placed an order with Sargent for goods. That means we were purchasing from him. So take your purchase book, write the date as 28, name of the supplier, Sargent. We had placed an order for goods of 12,000. So we write the amount as 12,000. So we have finished with entering all the transactions. Now take the total of the books. So first purchase book total will be 35,900. Now take sales book. There are 4 entries there. So the total here will be 37,850. Purchase return book. There's only one amount, so that will be the total, which is 1,400. Then take sales return book. 2 figures there. Total will be 3,400. And the last is journal proper. So total of the journal proper, the debit and the credit columns. So the debit and credit 48,300. So we have done 2 problems today. Go through them, write down in your notebooks, and if you have doubt, difficulties, you will send me a message. I will clear them all. So thank you, children, and have a nice day.